Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. I want to talk to you today about when to pull the trigger with the offer and compromise. First of all, no, I worked at IRS for 10 years. I was the IRS. I worked the offer and compromise program. I am an expert in offers and compromise. God knows how many financial statements I've looked in all my life. So having accepted and denied offers, what I tell you is the gold standard, because I've been in tax defense and working at the IRS. So when do you pull the trigger for the offer and compromise? Let me tell you that the offer and compromise is predicated on two things. It's predicated generally on your income, and it's predicated on your income and expense, and do you use the correct expenses for IRS. What I mean by that is, when you fill out that financial statement, you're going to fill your expenses out for food and clothing, housing and utilities, car payment and car expenses. You're going to put yours in, but IRS is going to really knock those out. When you know the formula for the offer and compromise, especially on the financial statement, on the income and expense, and you know that you're in line with the IRS national standards, that's when you pull the trigger to file for the offer and compromise. A lot of people hire me because they filed their first offer and compromise and it got rejected. I look at the cases and I go, man, why did you even file this? You don't know what the national standard. The national standard, listen to me, was set up by the Department of Labor for all branches of the government. So I can go to the IRS national, Google it, IRS National Standards, Housing and Utilities. They have a county by county national standard what people spend in that area, say for rent or mortgage and ancillary water, cable, all that stuff. It's on there. IRS is going to use that. So let's say you live in Alabama. You put Alabama in the national standard. They'll go say you live in Tuscaloosa. You look up Tuscaloosa. They will tell you exactly what they're going to allow. Do not submit your offer and compromise until you know the formula. If you don't owe a lot of money, it's a great chance it's going to get accepted. If you owe a lot more money, IRS is going to drill down on it. They may pull your credit reports. They can do a lot more exploration, especially for large dollar cases. I used to do this. So you pull the trigger when you know the formula and you know you're going to go. That's why a professional, a good one, don't ever use these big box companies. They're nuts. They have no idea what they're talking about. These big box companies advertise, we can settle for this, we can see over 10,000. Those companies, I'm telling you, they're sales driven. They're going to usually rip you off. Usually, at the end of the day, you're not going to get an offer through because you were never eligible. Call me if you need me. I'm an expert in the offer and compromise. Please leave me a subscription that tells YouTube we gave you good information. You can share me, like me, but please, that subscription is at least important to me. You can email me. You can text me, but remember, the offer and compromise, only 13,000 works filed last year. So just know the formula. Thank you.